호그와트 가봅시다. 우리 오늘부터 메인 깨기로 했지? 이거 어제 서브 퀘스트 다 해놔가지고 오늘부터 메인을 좀 쭉쭉 밀어봅시다. 중간에 가는 길에 불 안 피워놨네? 그러면은 이렇게 하고 여기로 가자. 오늘은 딴 길로 새지 말아야지. 아 씨발 실수했다. 어? 원래? 맞구나. 진짜 봐도 못 본 거다. 딴 길로 새면 안 된다.
This place has seen better days.
아, 근데 여기는 고대 마법을 올릴 수 있는 곳이잖아. 아, 근데 이거는 근데 이거는 진짜 먹긴 해야 돼. 이거는 다른 건 몰라도 얘네는 먹어야 돼. 저거 아니죠? 어디지?
Lumos.
나 그래도 이제 메인 절반 정도는 했을걸? 여기 있다.
That wasn't so difficult.
굿. 다음에 이 새끼들은 징그러우니까 됐어.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Stop right there.
아, 안 돼. 나 지금 메인 밀러 가야 돼. 아, 씨발 맞았어. 못 참아.
Shall we finish what we started?
어이씨.
To make trouble somewhere, as is their way.
드디어 오늘 스토리 미냐고요? 예, 오늘 스토리 밉니다. 왔죠? 포피 만나러 왔죠?
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter.
뭐지?
The demiguy's statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit. Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up
나
to,
왜
I
손에다가
won't
물약 들고
far
있냐?
from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and Did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why?
버그인가?
What is it?
The poacher's best kept
나
secret.
불약 들고 저러고.
The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
난 비밀 같은 거 별로 안 좋아하는데. 수상쩍은데?
Keeping things from Gran, are we?
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
별로구만.
This way.
아, 근데 얘한테 딱 이거 자랑했어야 되는데. 아. 아, 이거 딱 자랑했으면은 아쉽구만.
Lumos.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
근데 쟤네는
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we
아,
don't
몰라.
want
나
any
술병
trouble.
안 버려.
We're
왜
simply
이래?
passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
밀렵군? 찔린다.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why.
켄타로우스는 어린아이를 죽이는 걸 죄악으로 여긴다는 설정이 있어요? 신기하네. 아?
That's the third time
Yo.
I've seen a dog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
근데 그런 설정 같은 거는 어디 뭐 해리포터 설정집 같은 뭐 책이 있는 거야?
odd.
가이드 같이?
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
밀렵군의 흔적. 아, 사이트도 있어요. 그렇구만.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts.
헐. 가죽이네.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
아이템을 그냥 두고 갔네? 뭔가 더 증거가 있나? 아이씨, 증거인 줄 알았네. 씨. 이러면 술병 버리나? 아이씨, 뭐야, 왜 이래 이거? 이 병을 고집하는 이유가 있냐고요? 아니 제가 고집하는 게 아니라 갑자기 이 캐릭터가 저걸 안 버리는데요?
Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poacher's work. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Lumos. Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
가까이 가서
They
물어보자.
won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
잠깐만.
Hard to say from up here.
내가 지금
Let's get it back.
기다려봐. 마법을 잠깐만. 또 오랜만이라서 기다려봐. 봄바르다. 콘브링고. 가자. 아, 그 텐트에 들어가는 건 당당하게 들어갈 거야. 우리는 뭐 그런 거 없어. 일로 와봐.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
네, 저는 학생입니다. 저는 호그와트 5학년 디멘터 지망생입니다. 장래희망은 디멘터입니다.
Reparo.
야, 솔직히 디멘터 존나 멋있지 않냐? 그 아즈카반네주에서 내가 예고편은 봐서 아는데 막 호그와트 학교로 막 단체로 가는 거 졸라 멋있지 않냐?
What in Merlin's name?
나?
Are those
어?
dragons?
어?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
오케이, 눈에 안 띄게 할게. 그럼 접수. 에이.
Lumos.
Lumos.
루머스. 와, 근데 이거 용은 사실상 길들이는 게 불가능하다 그랬었는데 얘네 이거 목에 채운 저 고블린 링 때문에 그러는 거구나. 우리도 저걸로 길들이자고? 존나 병신 같네. 당장 해보자.
Lumos.
아, 비켜 이 새끼야. 절로 갈 거야. 내가 먼저 저쪽으로 갈라 그랬어.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with
한 번에 모아서
what have you done?
헤헤, 술병 사라졌다. 쟤 뭐하냐?
Ready to go.
따따따따. 와, 용 개쩐다.
Revelio.
아! 아니야. 나 느낌이 왔어. 나 왠지 여기서 용을 탈 수 있을 것 같은 느낌이 왔어. 준비해야겠다. 이날을 위해 준비했다. 용가죽 수호자 망토. 머리요? 머리는 냅둬야죠. 저 누군지 들키면 안 되거든요. 아, 용기사 멋있다. 야, 너가 또 낭만을 아는구나. 용기사 좋다.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins?
저 씨발. 야. 야야야야.
Something's going on behind you.
안 되겠다. 성공적인 썸네일을 위해.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her it, shall we?
용아 기다려. 내가 다 해줄게. 나 싸움 잘해.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Homura.
아 근데 이 애기부터 키우면 내가 늙을 때까지 탈 수 있을란가? 야 파피 내 거야. 탐내지 마.
All right, I have the egg.
분명히 경고했어.
Revelio.
Only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
비켜. 나야. 어디 다음 어디?
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
아 날 찾았어? 야야야 적당히 해. 씨발. 야 너 좀 세다. 너 좀 친다잉. 다음.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
더 몰려오면 오히려 좋아.
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraint.
야 조용히 해라. 어디 씨발. 지금 분위기 잡고 있는데.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
요. 요.
This way.
야, 호그와트에 나오는 저 뭐야? 퀘스트 저거 뭐야? 아야, 야, 치워.
That was a Hebridean black.
딴 길로 갈 테니까 그냥 성금 받고 딴 데 갈게. 화면 가리지 마.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins and definitely not the fighting.
호그와트에 나오는 용
Last thing
생긴 게
I'd learned
되게
was a dragon egg.
개쩔게
Just
생겼네요,
saw us,
생각보다.
which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you?
Lumos.
I shall see you back at the castle.
개쩐다. 재밌다. 역시 메인인가? 재밌구만. 와, 이 틈으로 호그와트 보이는 거 레전드네.
learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, 지하 항구에서 필드 가이드 페이지를 수집하고 UI 없애는 거 없냐고? 이거 포토 모드가 따로 없는 거 같던데? 그죠? 아니 근데 이렇게 잘 만들어 놓고 포토 모드가 없냐? 어디 있는데 못 찾는 건가? 이게 없네. my class to learn the new spell. After we'll discuss your progress thus far in the term.
아, 포피한테 이거 보여줬어야 되는데 이거 빨리 도망가 버렸네. 아, 이거 안 보려고. 나도 용 타고 싶어. 아, 진짜 개쩐다 근데. 아니 내가 어제 이거 하다가 놀란 게 내가 아직 한 번도 안 가본 맵이 열려 있더라고요. 이거 안 해보 이거 지금 방송으로만 보신 분들은 모르실 텐데 여기가 끝인 줄 알았거든? 근데 맵이 여기가 또 있더라. 흰수염 고래정령 월급 이틀 확인. 내려줘. 아니 내려줘. 아, 네. 아니 네. 그래, 그럴 수 있지.
Why did I never learn how to swim?
네, 오늘 서브퀘는 최대한 참아야 되거든. 다음에 보자. 이게 서브퀘를 미리 받아두면 다음에 내가 저게 무슨 서브퀘였는지를 기억을 못 하더라고요. 너무 어둡다, 맞죠? 응? 뭐지? 못 날아가냐고? 안 되던데? 여긴 뭐야?
So this is the underground harbor. Lumos. Revelio.
저거 습득하는 게 퀘스트였거든요, 이거? 됐다. 도서관에 비치된 중국 변신술 관련 서적에서 또 페이지 그거 하라네요. 아. 아, 너무 뻔뻔했나? 너무 뻔뻔했나 이건? 이야, 이게 뭐야? 오, 근데 졸라 멋있지 않았냐 방금 뭔가? 뭔가 퍼즐이 있네 이거.
Lumos.
잠깐만.
Confringo. Lumos. Lumos.
루마스. 여기에 1, 2, 3, 4까지 써있고 이런 표식이 돼 있거든.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned
무슨
about
퍼즐일까?
some. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
여기도 있네요. 근데
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we
어?
rescued the
잠깐만.
dragon from Horntail Hall.
아! 이거랑 관련이 있나 보다. 1에 저 모양, 2에 이 모양, 그렇게 하는 건가 보다. 1, 3이구나. 이게 1이었지. 1. 얘가 3이었고. 그 다음에 동그라미 2개가 2고.
Confringo. Lumos. Lumos.
오? 오?
Revelio. Lumos.
우와! 저 지팡이 뭐야 저거? 예, 전설템. 옛날부터 이런 게임 개발에 관련 궁금한 게 있는데 퀘스트는 약간 직업마다 하나씩 만들어와 이런 식으로 만드는 건가? 얼굴 장식도 미쳤네. 야. 이상한 사람이라고? 뭔가 졸라 무서운데요? 아 근데 좀 얼굴 쪽이 좀 쉐시긴 해. 이거 어때? 오예. 사연 있는 왕자님 같아? 좋다. 내가 바라던 거야. 이게 뭐야? 아니 잠깐만, 수영복이라니? 예? 없어졌네? 뭐지? 수영복 어디 간 거야? 수영복 어디 갔어? 두 번째 있었어요? 느낌이 벌써 존나 안 좋은데? 중딩 일장이라. 아 맞아. 약간 중학생 때는 좀 그 잘 나가는 애들이라고 하면 약간 이런 식으로 좀 깡말라가지고 막 맞지? 패면 부셔질 것 같은 애들이 꼭 이제
Hello, Mr. Sammy.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
빨리 갈아입어야죠. 극혐이네. 어? 나 언제 9,800원이나 모았지?
I hope to see you again sometime.
갈아입읍시다. 좀 아닌 것 같네요. 오늘은 왠지 용을 만날 것 같으니까 약간 좀 약간 약간 이렇게 좀 이런 것도 필요하다고. 이런 모습도 좀 필요해. 좋다. 뭐야? 뭐가 이렇게 많아? 일단은 변신 마법 때문에 저걸 좀 끝내놓고 아니야 쓸모없는 거 싹 해놓고 위로 올라가야 되네.
Luke, that book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
맞아. 근데 너랑 대화하고 싶지 않은데.
Lumos. Revelio.
쟤랑 대화하는 게 퀘스트네.
Professor Weasley asked me to get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world.
그루시오로
Students will try it no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
내가 풀어볼게.
Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in the game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct!
Yes!
Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to
행운의
as
물약?
liquid luck?
알리지 호치 마법약.
The Allihotzi draft.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
호크룩스.
Horcruxes.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
블러저.
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
아니지, 거짓.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The
쉬웠는데.
next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more
아,
questions.
그 말은 아니었어.
What
아, 씨발. 아.
governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
마법사 의회.
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
안티포디안.
The Antipodean Opali.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, who founded the
크루시오.
village of Hogsmeade?
퀸시오그?
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what
하인드
other magical creature?
비하인드. 레시폴드?
A Letherfold.
That's incorrect. The answer was a demiguise. While the hide-behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a Letherfold?
레시폴드를 물리치는 마법? 그러면 기절 마법.
The Stunning Spell.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus Charm. The only known survivor of a Letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental
원소 변형의 법칙을 출간한 사람? 라번드 모몽랑시.
Laverne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto
호그와트의 교훈을 번역하면 돌다리도 두근 지식이야말로 진정한
Knowledge is the
마법이다.
real magic.
No, the answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
입으로 알을 낳는 거 애쉬와인더 바실리스크.
The Basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School?
일버르모니 마법학교는 아마존?
The Amazon Rainforest.
No, Ilvermorny is actually located on Mount Greylock. The American school was founded in the 17th century by
그만해.
Stewart. What is the most powerful love
나
potion?
가게 해줘. 사랑의 뭐야? 유포리아의 뭐야?
Elixir to induce euphoria.
Incorrect. The answer was Amotentia. Amotentia smells differently to every person according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
I don't have time for that quiz at the moment.
That's fine. Come and find me if you'd like to try later.
아바다 케다브라 씨발. 아바다 케다브라 씨발. 윙가디움 레비오사 씨발. 봄바르다 씨발로마.
Revelio.
아우 씨발로마 하여튼간에.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete.
존내하는 척하네 씨발. 그거 하나 아는 거 가지고. 저 새끼 이름이 뭐야? 기억해놔야겠어. 소프로니아 프랭클린. 너 딱 기억했어. 프랭클린 너. 프랭클린. 소프라노 프랭클린.
Another adventure, are we?
내가 딱 기억했어. 레버넌트의 소프라노 프랭클린 내가 딱 기억했거든. 어?
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight.
와.
Now, you all know what to do.
이야.
Beautifully done.
이거 근데 주문 이름이 없네요? 그냥 변신이네?
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm not certain I needed all the extra assignments.
And I'm certain you would not have been as successful without them. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
아니요?
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly.
예.
It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs.
OWL?
I'll provide a final assessment.
이게 마법사
at that time
시험이라
to ensure
그랬죠?
that you're ready for your exams.
수능 같은 거.
Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
아, 졸업 시험이에요?
Since our visit to Belmont, it's dawned on me about the cryptic in the open, just north of
교장 앞에서 저주의 마법이다.
Another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
좋아, 오늘도 한 건 해결이다. 뭐야 이건? 뭐가 되게 많이 생겼네요. 용에 대한 보고로 갑시다. 아바다 카다브라가 아직 안 알려주던데요, 저한테는. 제가 아직 준비가 안 됐나봐요.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check.
돌려준다고?
If we can find her, we
아니,
can
이런
return
정신...
her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
용의 알 자격증 없으면 아즈카반이라고요? 오케이, 내 꿈에 한 발짝 다가선다. 난 디멘터 되는 게 꿈이거든. 얘는 왜 날 보자는 거지? 내가 저번에 해줄 수 있는 건 다 해주지 않았나?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
So frustrating.
응? 아니 씨발 답답해 미치겠다니 보자마자. 아니 어이가 없네.
You wanted to speak with me, mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Hmm? Yeah?
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned.
Huh?
Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus.
Huh?
And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until now.
Huh?
Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
그게 무슨 말이야? 애니마고스가
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any
그러니까 원래 동물인데 인간으로 변신을 한 거야?
danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month.
동물로 변신하는
Then placing the leaf in a
마법.
crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight. Then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu. But Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be
얘가 뭔가 밀렵군에 의해서 잡힐 수도 있으니까.
best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as
그거는 내가
I must deal
강하니까.
with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am. all
그러니까
the time.
실력도 없는 게 반항심만
Thank you for
있어가지고.
being here during that
그리핀도르
rather
놈들.
awkward
아.
conversation.
귀여워. 너 말고. 갑자기 막 퀘스트가 엄청 늘어났네. 확실히 무슨 딱 퀘스트 하나를 잡고 줄기 따라 가는 느낌은 덜해. 확실히 이것저것 시켜.
You must try it.
Hello there.
아, 너구나.
Hello, Almeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
좋아요.
Revelio.
Thank you for being willing to help me, Almeet.
You are very welcome. I'm
뭐지,
looking
이게?
forward to meeting your friend Lodgok.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first.
똑같이
So I will meet you
얘기하네.
there.
Thank you for being willing to help me, Almeet.
아이씨.
You are very welcome. I'm looking.
이거 우와 멀다. 여기까지 가네요 이젠. 와. 어차피 빠른 이동 뭐 좀 가깝게 찍어 넣긴 해가지고.
Wonder who lives here.
에? 왜? 왜? 뭐가 안 돼요? 왜요? 지금은 잘 돼요?
Lumos.
안 되는 것 같은데? 되게 불안해 보이는데? 잘 되는 거 맞아? 아, 잘 돼요?
There was a time.
살짝 불안해요 지금? 화질이 안 좋아? 마크가 돼버렸어? 아 그래요? 잠깐만 있어보자 그럼. 좀만 기다려보자.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I would appreciate a little help, if you've a moment.
아 지금 인터넷 지금 연결 상태가 별로 안 좋은 것 같아.
Would you mind helping a wizard in distress?
지금 천천히 좋아지고 있어. 잠깐만. 2700이거든. 지금 조금씩 좋아지고 있어.
You there? Can you help me? I do hate to ask, but would you be able to help me?
좋아지고 있죠,
I
그죠?
have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you know what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
아직 완벽하진 않은데 그래도 많이 좋아지고 있어. 아니 자꾸 왜 나 입 막고 있는데 퀘스트가 입을 뚫고 들어오냐? 왜 그러냐?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do
야, 얘 란록이랑 같은 패거리는 아니겠지.
either by the eye above the
아, 왜 이렇게
enchanted door
수상하냐?
or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
생긴 건 내가 제일 수상하다고? 그건 그렇긴 한데 난 그래도 나름 진실돼. 아니 근데 고블린 입장에선 인간이 쓰레기긴 한게 아니 지들은 마법 지팡이 다 쓰면서 말이야 고블린은 못쓰게 하고. 이해는 돼. 어딜 고블린 따위가요? 어머머머, 말 심하게 하는 거 봐 저거. 어머어머.
Revelio.
이거 어딨냐? 넣는 거. 안 보이지 왜? 공은 찾았어요. 공은 찾았는데 그 공을 넣는 곳이 안 보이네. 근데 공은 어디 갔지? 공은 여기 어디 있는데?
Revelio.
웬 총소리가 나냐? 뭐냐?
Revelio.
공은 여기 있고. 이 공을 놓을 곳이 저 아래에 있나? 아, 저 끝에 있다. 아, 이거 한 번 굴려서 갈라나? 가주나? 어? 가냐? 가냐? 해주냐? 아, 저 멈춘 것 같은데. 아. 잠깐만. 에휴, 씨. 들어갔다 나오면서 하자. 고블린이랑 드워프랑은 완전히 다른 거잖아요.
The door is looking at us.
아, 또 눈깔로 보고 있구나 너.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Lumos.
Lumos.
광산의 눈.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Lumos.
여기가 그 로딩 장면에 나오던 곳이구나.
Goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Lok at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
얘 신났네.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Confringo.
이야.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio. Revelio.
요.
I've read about mines like this.
Accio.
See, it's something else altogether.
너는 알아서 와라.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgov, to say the least.
나 이거 새로 배웠어, 얘들아.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Arrest their momentum.
I shall defeat you no matter how you against.
뭐야? 나 뭔가 재능이 좀 있나? 어디 보자. 아, 아, 이 재능. 아하. 아하. 좋네요. 오케이. 아, 이건 진짜 개 미친 마법인데 이거? 아니, 이런 미친 마법이 다 있나? 아니, 이게 미친 크루시오보다 더한 거 아니야?
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Barmeet. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
저주의 마법으로 저주로 피해 공통을 시킨 다음에 변신을 시켜서 고통을 공유하자. 그거 아주 좋은 생각인데. 아. 아하. 아하. 마법을 이해했다. 마법의 원리를 이해했다.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
고블린들이 뭔가 꽤 큰 물건을 만들고 있었다네요. 나 이거 테스트 해볼 거 있어, 얘들아. 크루시오. 아니, 너네가 그렇게 해보기도 전에 죽으면 어떡해.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio.
나 진짜 너네 그렇게 약하면 서운해. 이거 오히려 나 때문에 제2의 제3의 란록들이 생기는 거 아니냐? 이거
Lumos.
이래도 되는 건가? 아니 뭐 또 죽이면 되긴 하는데 귀찮네. 싹 죽여야겠다.
It's easy, right? Incendio. I've been fighting since before you were crucible.
야.
Oh, this healing is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler.
Lumos.
This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too
귀엽네.
small for whatever it is.
Confringo.
김항세 너무 악당 같아요.
아 왜? 아니야. 오해야.
Revelio.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Confringo. Revelio.
악당 같아요가 아닌 악당입니다.
야, 그러면은 뭐 해리포터 하는 사람들은 다 악당이냐? 무슨?
The boiler activated that handle. See it?
아니죠. 김항세가 악당이죠.
Accio. Lumos.
Lumos.
나는 란록이랑 로고드에 아주 그냥 나쁜 그 행동을 막으려고 하는 호그와트 5학년일 뿐이야.
막으려고 학살을 즐긴다.
호! 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 헤헤? 오, 땅! 오, 야! 호호! 일로 와봐. 뭐하냐? 뭐하냐? 아야. 일로 와봐. 아이씨. 일로와. 일로와. 들어와. 내가 가? 네가 올래? 빨리 와 일로. 빨리 와 일로. 어디 갔지? 아 잃어버렸어 씨발. 아 뭐야? 아 잃어버렸네. 문 열어. 고블린이 불쌍하다는 건 뭐냐?
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this
드릴을
mine
만들고
could
있다고?
contain.
어머!
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
이거 내가 스페이스 엔지니어에서 만들었던 채굴기잖아. 헐, 여기서 또 보네. 나간다. 어 씨발.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
그래도 이번 모험은
Revelio.
큰 피해 없이 끝나서 다행입니다. 다행히 고블린이 큰 피해 없었죠?
Alohomora. Revelio.
어쩜 이렇게 잔인할 수가.
다행이에요. 야, 여기 맵 분위기가 약간 그 거미 봤던 데랑 비슷하지 않냐? 뭐지 여기?
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
거미를 또 만나진 않을 텐데 맵 구조가 약간 비슷한 느낌이네. 예술이다.
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
어이 아직도 퀘스트가 남아 있다고?
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site.
Mm-hmm.
She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me.
Hmm.
When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget.
Hmm?
Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
Huh?
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
옛날에 근데 그렇게 생각했거든? 이렇게 큰 일이 있는데 왜 호그와트에서는 가만히 수업만 하고 있는가? 근데 지금 생각해보면 그들은 그냥 선생님일 뿐이잖아.
This looks intriguing.
응? 내 공 어디 갔니? 어? 뭐냐? 다시 일로 왔네. 약간 그때는 그럼 선생님들은 뭐하고 맨날 해리포터만 이렇게 찾아다니는 거야 했는데 아니야. 이게 한 번에 안 가네.
These murder trials won't get the best of me.
소설 어른 시점으로 다시 보면 얘네 왜 이렇게 나대 이 생각 들어요? 그러니까 마법부 입장에선 너네 왜 그렇게 나대는 거야 이런 느낌이야?
Bombarda. Lumos.
나 그럼 궁금한 게 있는데 그 영화 시점에 그 덤블도어의 마법 실력은 사실 그 마법부 소속의 뭐 약간 그 전투하는 애들에 비하면 얼마 안 되는 거예요? 아, 넘사벽이긴 해요? 아, 그래요? 그래요? 아, 덤블도어는 그냥 개쩌는 애야? 아, 그래요? 이? 덤블도어가 볼드모트보다 훨씬 세요? 그래서 맨날 뭐 그렇게 무섭구나. 별일 아닌 것처럼. 홀랑 이거 하나 주려고 부른 것 같진 않은데. 그랬구나. 그랬구만. 요거 이제 임페리오라는 거 배우네? 저주 마법 아니냐 저것도?
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
둘이 겁나 싸우네.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
와, 또 필드야? 야, 얘네 진짜 몇 개의 필드를 만든 거야, 씨발.
Lumos, I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
뭐야 이건?
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
That's it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Wingardium Leviosa.
저기에 뭐가 있나 보네.
Bombarda.
뭐 없나?
This room is taller than it looks.
아, 불마법이 아니었나 보다.
Confringo. Accio.
아니, 봄바르다가 불마법이 아니네?
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
불 없고 폭탄만 있어요. 폭파만 있어요.
Bombarda. Accio. Incendio. Crucio. Potato. Confringo. Stupefy.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
재밌구만.
Lumos. Repulsor. Lumos.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
여긴 또 뭐야? 어이, 검이 또 있네 여기.
Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Crucio.
아유, 다 죽었어?
It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. often cave-ins.
Rebellion. And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
고통 공유인데 죽음의 고통을 공유해? 죽어야지.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some.
들어가고 싶다.
Even an altar with a pile of bones.
Bones outside.
오, 완전 징그러운데 저거.
Odd.
해리포터는 다크 판타지가 맞다고요? 그쵸? 저도 꽤 어두운 영화 그 소설이라고 들었는데 원래. 뭐야? 바보같이 보고서의 유물 이야기를 꺼내는 바람에 원래 위치에 되돌려 놓으라는 말을 듣고 말았다. 하지만 규칙 준수보다 연구가 더 중요한 법이다. 유럽 갈참나무의 지팡이의 선택을 받은 자들은 직감력이 탁월하다고 한다. 그러므로 아무도 보지 않는 사이에 행동을 개시했다. 유물을 숨겨놓기 위해 2개의 바리게이트를 만들어냈다. 선조들의 죄송한 일이지만 이분들의 뼈를 열쇠로 사용했다. 유물을 다시 가져다 놓을 생각이지만 그 전에 다음 과제인 임페리우스 저주부터 공부해 준비해야 한다.
What did you find?
아, 이 뼈가 그니까 뭔가 열쇠다 이 말이야? 그러면 저기가 입구인 건가? 기다려봐. 아이 미안. 아, 선조들의 뼈를 쳐버렸네.
We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio.
네, 뼈 또 가져왔어. 선조 뼈. 아, 얘다 놔달라고? 기깔나게 만들었네. 됐나? 요.
Lumos.
오. 아이씨. 신경 쓰이네.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
열었는데?
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
열었어.
There's more to this than even I imagined.
가자.
Lumos. Before we trudge on further.
야, 여기 검이 많이 나오게 생겼.
The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperial,
얜 도대체
I can
뭐야?
teach you.
얜 뭐지?
Where did you learn the Imperious curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
아니 이 새끼 완전 아바다 카다브라도 이 새끼 알고 있는 것 같은데?
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
아, 원래 저주 마법들이 배우기는 쉽대요. 배웠어. 임페리오.
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
기다려봐. 저주를 배웠으니 안 써볼 수 없지. 아하.
Lumos. Area.
이제 어떻게 되는 건데 풀리면? 쓸모를 다 하는구나. 옙.
Confringo.
요.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I tried. This is different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
뭔가 퍼즐인가 보다.
Lumos.
아, 이 순서가 있네. 그죠? 지금 보면 얘가 제일 처음이네? 그지? 아닌데? 뭐지? 이렇게 한 면 저렇게 한 면인 건가? 그런가? 얘가 처음이고 얘가 두 번째인데 얘보단 아래 있고 뭐 이렇게 이런 게 있는 건가? 아래 밑에 이거 밑에 이거? 그럼 저거는? 저거 위에 이거 그러면은 이거 이거네. 그리고 너 먼저.
Lumos.
그 다음에 이거 아래에 이거건데 이거보단 저게 위에 있고 저거보단 저게 아래에 있으니까 골뱅이는 얘는 이거보다 아래에 있어? 그러면은 얘인가?
Lumos.
씨발 아니잖아.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Lumos.
너무 복잡하게 생각하는 거야? 그래? 그럼 쉽게 생각해볼까? 그냥 한쪽 벽면? 뭐지? 근데 그렇게 생각할 수밖에 없게 만들어 놓지 않았나? 이게 복잡하게 생각하는 건가? 간단하게 생각을 해보라고? 그래 그럼.
That worked. Keep going. Lumos. Lumos.
아! 불을! 지피는 건 아무 의미 없는데? 해골? 이거요?
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Lumos.
문이 열렸다고? 어? 어디? 뭐가 열렸어? 씨발 나 못 봤는데? 어이 깜짝이야. 나 기껏 열었더니 그지 같은 게 들어있어. 그냥 두 개만 땡기면 되는 거였구나. 그랬구나. 마법 무서운 거지. 나왔다. 나는 약간 저 순서가 있는 줄 알았어. 4개가 순서에 맞춰서 있어서 그걸 순서대로 해야 되는 줄 알았네. 너무 복잡하게 생각했나 보다.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
이 벽 졸라 수상하게 생기지 않았습니까? 졸라 수상하게 생겼네 이거. 야, 되게 열린 것처럼 만들어놨다 이거. 와, 방금 주변 기둥이랑 상호작용해가지고 고대 마법 벽돌 무너뜨리는 걸로 죽이는 거였나? 아니 이건 좀 대단하잖아. 아니 이런 걸 만들어놨네. 아 진짜 기대도 안 한 디테일들이 너무 감동시킨다 나를.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
세바스찬 말싸가지가 조금 없네.
Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be?
아무리 봐도 너가 죽어야 될 것 같은데 세바스찬.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it.
After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is
다행이야, 너가 꿈을 이루고 죽을 수 있게 돼서.
sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake.
이렇게 슬쩍 떠넘깁니다.
Let's get to Feldcroft.
자, 이렇게 슬쩍
I
저걸
must keep this relic secret.
만지는 걸 떠넘긴 뒤에
Revelio.
난 이제 뭐 장소만 데려다 줬을 뿐.
Is that ominous? Ominous.
어?
The sounds we kept
Oh.
hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
뭐 어쩌겠다고 지금? 싸우겠다고?
Lumos. How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
대화는 해보자.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to
어?
leave here
아,
with
그
the
뜻은
relic.
아니었어.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
Lumos.
I hope I don't regret this.
Lumos.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is
Revelio.
it? I haven't changed my mind.
Lumo.
Ominous has. Let's go.
어? 이거 열면 안에 상자 있나 본데?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Accio.
요.
Lumos. Lumos.
그리고 저기에 되게 많은 상자방이 하나 보이네요. 여기 뭐지? 여기 어떻게 가는 거지? 저기 아이템 되게 많아 보이는데. 아니 이거 어떻게 안 되는데? 안 되는데.
Revelio.
어? 여긴 뭐야?
Bombarda. Confringo.
안녕하세요. 어딥니까? 얼른 풀려. 수고했어. 야, 이거 스킬 짱이네. 우리 팀으로 만드는 거 최곤데?
Incendio.
임페리오 걸리면은 못 때리더라고요. 야오. 이거 설마 전설? 이야.
Revelio.
이 달달한 걸 못 먹고 갈 뻔했잖아.
Confringo.
분명히 이게 다가 아닌데 더 있는데.
Revelio. Lumos.
욕심내지 말고 나가자. 2점이면 됐다. 저거는 동굴 안에 있는 게 아니라 밖에 있는 것 같다.
Well, what happened back there? Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous
아,
simply
저건데?
needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
이거 무슨 소리 열지? 열고 싶다.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
뭐지? 뭐지?
Revelio.
어?
Bombarda.
아니 이게 부셔지는. 아씨. 에? 이게 뭐야? 와.
I need to find a safe way across.
Bombarda. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Lumos. Accio.
됐다. 여기도 있나?
Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
좋았어.
Rickety bone ridge complete.
Lumos.
야, 근데 진짜 대박이다. 아니, 진짜 던전 하나에 뭘 이렇게 많이 만들어 놓은 거야? 야, 장식 테이블 좋네. 나가자고 이제. 충분히 털었어. 원하는 건 다 얻었다. 뭐야, 4시 40분?
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge
하하.
me. That's not like him.
아직 게임을 2시간밖에 안 했는데.
Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's
4시가
been a lot to
넘었네.
take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. Accio. Crucio. That's spelled.
그러니까 말이야. 아.
Stupid one. Crucio.
Rebellion. Glacius. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
좀만 더 하자고요.
Confringo.
안 돼. 누워서 카지노 봐야 돼. 카지노.
Confringo.
시즌 2 이제 봤단 말이야.
Confringo.
몇 개 더 남았나? 난 이 퍼즐이 제일 좋아. 이 정도였으면은 그냥 많아도 상관없는데, 아, 그 가끔 개 귀찮은 것들이 있어요. 막 박스 옮기거나. 거지 같은 것들이 있단 말이지. 아직 이걸 하고 있구만. 어? 아 이거 아니 이걸 뛰어가라고? 아니 선 넘네 씨발. 아니 그럴 수 없지. 미친 사용 불가라니 씨. 저기 불나는 것 같은데 나만 그렇게 보이냐? 아 이거 유물 가져와서 불나는 것 같은데 잠깐만 느낌 안 좋은데 저기?
It had only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke over there by the hamlet.
아.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Your spells glance off of me. You won't stop me.
와 싸움이다. 나 싸움 좋아해. 요. 아이 미친 설마. 아. 어?
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Reparo.
나 이거 해놓고 이제 이쁨 받아야겠다. 내가 이거 고쳤어요. 물건 좀 팔아야겠다. 많이도 먹었네. 거의 꽉 찼을걸? 27개네요. 잡템을 좀 많이 먹었구나. 오케이. 채용. 오, 근데 이런 뭔가 깔쌈한 교복은 또 처음이네. 흰색으로. 신기하구만. 얘 어디감? 장사 안하고? 솔로몬 셀로우와 대화하기? 아직 퀘스트 중이었구나.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be.
다 나한테만 지랄이야 이 주변 애들은. 씨발. 나한테 지랄이야.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
너도 가야겠다. 왜 안 나가는 거야? 에이씨.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
모드로 NPC 타겟팅 활성화가 있다고? 아니 근데 이제 막 나온 게임인데 모드가 어떻게 있는 거지? 나 너무 신기하네 그런 게. 아니 게임 출시되자마자 모드 개발부터 들어가는 건가? 어떻게 그런 게 가능하지? 너무 신기하네. 게임 열리자마자 자기가 하고 싶은 기능부터 만드나 봐.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
아 미안 잘못 왔다. 마을인 줄. 장난감 새로 사면 드라이버부터 들이미는 사람들이 있다고? 모드러들은 신작 게임 나오면 게임을 켜는 게 아니라 파일을 뜯어본다고요? 아 진짜요?
Hello, Hamura.
안녕.
Lumos. Revelio.
대단하긴 하다. 안돼! 이거 전설인데. 아이템 사라지는 줄.
Is there something I can help you with?
안돼.
Edgar Adley.
아,
No.
예.
No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Adley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
Could you please remind me what you needed help
아니
with?
나 상점
My friend
좀.
Milo and I went to an
아. 아, 이 새끼들은 부탁을 안 들어주면 상점을 못 쓰게 해버리네. 아, 진짜. 그 지랄 쌤인가 지랄 심인가 좀 만나러 가야겠는데. 걔가 참 군말 없고 좋았는데.
Broadens the mind.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Hello again, Miss Wolf.
Hello again. What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
Do you know what you might be looking for?
뭔가 파는 물건이 많다 오늘. 이렇게 아이템이 많이 나오는데 쓸만한 게 안 나오냐?
Thank you for your business. Hope you'll come and see me again.
왜요? 내가 뭐 잘못했어요? 뭐지? 나 뭐 했나? 아니죠? 아휴. 재채기가 많이 나오냐 오늘. 나 이번에 미용실 갔는데 이제 마스크 안 써도 되더라. 그래갖고 좋았어. 그랬다고. 미용실이랑 대형마트에서 안 쓰는 거 너무 좋더라고. 나 이제 다음에 머리 이제 투블럭 그만하기로 했습니다. 나 이제 좀 충분히 길러서 투블럭 그만해도 된대.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
용에 대해 할 말이 있다고 했잖아?
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
비행을 어떻게 추적해?
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
재주 있네.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
응? 바로 가는 거야?
Here we are.
뭐야?
I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
그냥 가지고 있으면 안 돼?
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make
Ah.
me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more.
잠깐만. 나 왠지 느낌이 왔으니까 다시. 오늘을 위해 준비한 복장.
Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
오?
There she is.
와!
She did make it home.
이야, 개쩐다. 우와.
It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
이야.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
야, 저거 타고 호그와트 가면
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way.
쓸데없는 싸움은 언제나 환영이야.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
There she is again.
Fantastic.
From a distance.
용의 둥지? 여기가?
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her.
Revelio. How lucky for us. Watch your step.
아마 내 생각엔 길 가다가 용 나타나는 거는
Or just raring
이
for a
퀘스트
fight.
이후에만 나올 것 같은데? 난 아직까지 한 번도 지나가다가 본 적 없는 것 같아.
Quiet, what was that?
와. 너무 당황스러운데요?
Over here!
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
후!
Watch out! It's her domain, so make sure.
그러게.
We've just
쟤는
got to
우리를
make it
다치게 하는데.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest.
알았어.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
왜 안 와?
There's the nest. We're almost there.
용의 둥지 미쳤네. 잠깐만, 설마 여기? 여기가 지도상에 갇혔던 거긴 아닌가?
If we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
와, 여기구나. 존나 타이밍 보소 씨발. 너 그거 지금 불 쓰면 씨발 바로 이거 알지? 삶은 계란 되는 거요.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says.
용 중에서는 그나마 안전한 용이라고요, 저게? 생긴 건
Returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me.
그렇게 안 생겼는데.
Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath.
Revelio.
I wonder how long she lived here, or where she'll go now.
야, 사진 찍는 거 말고는 딱히 털 건 안 보이나 보네. 가자.
I can't believe any of what just happened. No.
True.
가보자고.
How could I have been so blind?
에이 근데 뭔가 좀 아쉽다. 에이 뭔가 그래도 등에 한번 올라타볼 수 있을 줄 알았는데 오늘 그게 안 되는구만. 아쉽네요. 여기를 간 건가? 아닌갑네. 야 여기 언제 가냐? 아니 씨, 나 나름대로 퀘스트 좀 한 거 같은데 왜 여길 못 가지? 갈레온이랑 지팡이 손잡이. 이건 세바스찬 만나는 거고 이것도 세바스찬 만나는 거네. 아이고 세바스찬은 왜 이렇게 만나는 일이 많아. 일단 여기까지 하고 지도로 집에 가서 아이템 확인만 하고 끕시다.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you brewed.
둘 다 르네상스 모자였네? 어떻게 이럴 수가 있지? 가면 벗어야겠다. 중2병 같아. 아 씨발 왜 이렇게 못생긴 거 같지 갑자기? 뭐지? 뭐 때문이지? 아 나 오늘 용 탈 줄 알고 좀 약간 컨셉으로 약간 용 타긴 멋있게 보이게 했는데 아 용을 타기는커녕 씨. 됐나 이제? 아이고 오늘도 고생하셨습니다. 아 재밌네요. 아 처음부터 이걸 할걸. 괜히 이상한 로그라이크 게임 해가지고 시간 까먹었네. 끝.